General Hospital spoilers tease that Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, is making quite a splash in Port Charles already. As viewers know, Gio first arrived in town to attend his cousin Brooke Lynn Quartermain's, Amanda Seton, wedding to Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard. Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, was the first person Gio interacted with that day, and she was surprised that not only Gio attending the wedding, but he was the violinist playing at the ceremony. Given Gio's connection to Brooke Lynn, he moved into the Quartermain mansion. Both Olivia Falconeri, Lisa Lo Cicero, and Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, seem to adore Gio and are thrilled that another relative from their old neighborhood is staying with them. Gio will be attending PCU in the fall, but until then, he's working at the Metro Court as a pool boy while also getting gigs playing the violin. Thanks to Trina Robinson, Tabiana Ali, Ava Jerome, Maura West has already hired Gio to play at her gallery during an upcoming event. As viewers know, Gio also has a close relationship with Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Sonny even paid for Gio's violin lessons growing up and his tuition at a well-known university. But Gio is trying to pay for his own way now, which is something that Sonny respects. However, soon spoilers reveal that Gio is going to discover something will trigger alarm bells. There is every chance that Gio will realize that Ava is one who his family warned him killed Connie Falconeri, Megan Ward, even though she was never charged with the crime. Gio may suddenly have reason to worry about his Uncle Sonny being in such proximity to such a dangerous woman. Once he finds out that Sonny hasn't been acting like himself in recent months, he might become immediately suspicious of Ava. Especially as Jocelyn tells Gio how Ava once tampered with Morgan Corinthos, Brian Craig medication. Gio might suspect that Ava is doing the same thing to Sonny now. Could he be the one who finally discovers that Sonny's medication has actually been tampered with? Although Ava had nothing to do with it, she's known about it for months and kept quiet. Perhaps Gio will blow the whole thing wide open. Don't you like Gio? Does he make a good addition to the younger set in Port Charles? Will he discover something about Ava that actually saves Sonny? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital airing weekdays on ABC. Don't forget to check back right here regularly for all your General Hospital news, information and spoilers. The walls are starting to close in on Ava Jerome once again, and this time, the danger doesn't come from the usual suspects. It comes from someone far younger, far less experienced, and yet, far more perceptive than she expected. Giovanni Gio Palmieri. As tensions heat up in Port Charles, a chilling twist is about to unfold, and it could upend everything Ava's been trying to rebuild. Get ready, because Gio's about to make a discovery that changes the game and exposes Ava in a way that could put both of their lives in danger. For weeks, Ava has been straddling a dangerous line. She's been carefully balancing her role as Sonny's confidant, navigating her strained relationship with Nina, and trying to hold on to her power in a world that constantly reminds her she's never truly safe. Since her move into Sonny's penthouse and her growing involvement in his life, Ava has carefully curated an image of loyalty and stability. But beneath the polished surface lies Ava's signature chaos, secrets, schemes, and a knack for twisting situations to her benefit. She knows how to play people, and up until now, it's worked like a charm. But she didn't anticipate the young and intuitive Gio paying such close attention. Gio, introduced as a fresh face in the Corinthos clan, has been mostly in the background. A quiet observer, loyal, respectful, and bright. Maybe too bright. He's been learning from Sonny, listening more than he speaks, watching more than he acts. While others dismissed him as just another Corinthos relative in training, Gio was busy connecting the dots. And now, he's pieced together something that leaves him reeling. It begins innocently enough. Gio overhears Ava on the phone, speaking in hushed tones late at night. She's pacing, anxious, using coded language that instantly raises red flags. Gio can't hear everything, but one word stands out clear as day: eliminate. At first, he brushes it off. Maybe Ava was talking about a threat. Maybe it was nothing. But the seed of doubt is planted, and Gio's instincts refuse to let it go. He starts paying closer attention to Ava's movements, conversations, and body language. Then, something chilling happens. Gio sees Ava meet with someone outside the penthouse, someone connected to a known associate of the WSB. She passes off a manila envelope and doesn't notice that Gio is watching from a distance. He doesn't tell Sunny. Not yet. But the suspicion is growing, and the pieces are falling into place. Gio's not just guessing anymore. He knows Ava's hiding something. And whatever it is, it could destroy the fragile truce Sunny has tried to maintain in a rapidly crumbling empire. Just as Gio is digging deeper, a conversation with Trina Robinson gives him a crucial piece of the puzzle. Trina, who has had her own complicated history with Ava, warns Gio to be careful around her. She's smart, Trina tells him, and she always has an angle. Don't assume you know her just because she's smiling. Gio listens. He asks subtle questions, drawing on Trina's past experiences, and soon realizes that Ava's ability to manipulate isn't just legendary, it's lethal. With that warning ringing in his ears, Gio becomes even more cautious. He digs into Ava's recent activities and finds a pattern. She's been inserting herself into Sunny's business more than she should, making decisions behind his back, and even using Avery as emotional leverage to cement her position. Then comes the discovery that changes everything. While helping with some tech upgrades in Sunny's office, Gio stumbles upon a small recorder Ava hid behind a painting. It's filled with audio files, conversations between Sunny and his associates, moments that were meant to be private, strategies about the organization's next move. Why would Ava need these recordings? The answer is clear and horrifying. She's spying on Sunny. Whether she's planning to use it against him or pass the information to an outside party is still unclear, but either way, it's a direct betrayal. Gio knows he has to act. But how? This is where things get tricky. Gio isn't just some outsider, he's family. Telling Sunny would mean appending everything, risking war, and possibly putting Ava in the crosshairs. But staying quiet could lead to Sunny's downfall, or worse. He confides in Dante, laying out everything he's seen and heard. Dante's reaction is immediate and grim. If this is true, he says, Ava's not just a threat to Sunny. She's a threat to all of us. But even Dante urges caution. If Ava feels cornered, she could lash out in dangerous ways. She's proven before that when she's desperate, she's unpredictable and deadly. Ava, of course, begins to suspect something's off. Gio's demeanor around her has changed. He's more formal, less trusting, and worst of all, he's watching her. She confronts him one afternoon at the gallery, her voice honeyed but firm. "You've been keeping your distance, Gio. Have I done something to offend you?" He denies it, but Ava's no fool. Her eyes narrow. She knows the walls are starting to close in, and if Gio knows the truth, she may have to make a decision. Eliminate the threat or find a way to spin it in her favor. The next few weeks in Port Charles will be explosive, with Gio on the verge of exposing Ava, and Ava potentially preparing her next move. The tension in Sunny's world is about to reach a boiling point. Will Gio come forward and blow the whistle before it's too late? Or will Ava outmaneuver him and silence the threat before anyone finds out? There's also a wild card in this mix, Nina. If Ava's betrayal becomes public, Nina may be forced to choose sides, and the choice could shatter what little peace remains between the women. Meanwhile, Sunny, already struggling with his own unraveling mental state and outside pressures from law enforcement and rival families, might finally snap. The discovery of Ava's deception could be the final straw that pushes him past the point of no return. General Hospital is about to drop a bombshell with this Gio and Ava storyline. In a town full of secrets, betrayal, and power plays, the younger generation often flies under the radar. But not this time. Gio Palmieri may be young, but he's smart, calculating, and driven by a strong sense of loyalty to the Corinthos name. Ava may have underestimated him, and that mistake could cost her everything. Stay tuned, Port Charles fans. The countdown has begun, and when the truth finally explodes, it won't just be Ava and Gio who are caught in the crossfire. The whole city will feel the impact.